All right, welcome. Today we're going to recap my trade on Euro JPY and figure out how I was able to make all this great money all the way to the top side and how you can do the same as well. First of all, very clear and simple, we can distinguish our level of support and resistance by always looking to our past and as well as being on a higher time frame to look at the overall direction. So first of all, we see a clear level of support right here. The same exact thing right here. So when it comes down to price action or being a price action trader, we'll always look into our past to confirm our future. We're saying to ourselves, if at this level, it pushed all the way to the top side once before, can it not do that same thing once again? So that price action right now is currently at this key level. Now, this is exactly what we saw. It was up in the morning time and we saw price action reaching this same exact past level of support. And we're thinking to myself, right? All we have to see is bullish rejection in this area to give off a signal that we will go for a buy. The price action patterns, as far as the candlestick confirmation, it does just that. It gives you the signal. It tells you that now buyers are going to re-enter the market at the same exact key level. So the same way in the past, how buyers got into the market and pushed price action all the way to the top side. And the same thing right here, how it wicked at that lower level, but it still went all the way to the top side. We're thinking to ourselves, right? Now that we're back at the same level, can we not get back in for a buy to make all our money back to the top side and get in for a buy trade to make all that great profit? So in the morning time, when it's around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., we're seeing price action come down to this level. But this is where you have to be patient. You have to wait for bullish rejection. If you're a price action trader, that is your strategy. You're waiting for bullish rejection to be in this level as far as candlestick confirmation to act or to appear in this level to give you the signal to go ahead and go back for the buy at that same exact past level of support. So in price action, when it's happening, all you have to do is just be patient to really wait until them bars fully figure out or fully appear to call it that distinguished candlestick pattern. It can be a morning star. It can be a bullish engulfing. It can be dojis. But those right there are just the three kind of patterns we look for in bullish buy situation. So at this given level, we want to see morning stars. We want to see bullish engulfing. We want to see dojis. We want to see anything like that to compare as far as looking to our past and say, okay, if it happened before, it can happen once again. And seeing the candlestick pattern, that is the confirmation, that is the signal. Don't forget, right? Our levels of support and resistance is our where, and our pattern is our why. So as soon as we find our level of support and resistance, the same thing right here, this is our where, and now all we have to do is wait for a why, a reason to get back and for that buy, right? So as time is going on, we're looking for bullish confirmation, and all this right here is happening within the morning. So if you trade that London, if you trade that New York, you're trading this trade right here. This is how I was able to make all that great money to the top side. So when time is going on, right, you're just simply waiting. All you're simply trying to see, can you find any bullish rejection? Now look at right here. This is a morning star. This is one of my favorite candlestick patterns. This is a bullish rejection reversal pattern. We're seeing this pattern at a past level of support, you know you can look for a possible buy to go right back to the top side. It's always just this simple, guys. You do not have to overthink it. So seeing this bullish confirmation is a great way to re-enter the market and make that money right back to the top side. This right here is one of those signals we was talking about, the candlestick confirmation. Now, even in given time, you see what I mean. You have different kind of Morningstar patterns, but they're really all the same. That middle bar, right? A Morningstar pattern is a three-figure candlestick pattern. So these right here, that's a morning star. The first bar is always red. The middle one can be red or green, but that last bar is always green, okay? The big one is red. The middle one can be red or green as long as it's a baby, right? It can be a doji or a real small body bar. And that last one, it has to be green. The same way like this right here. These two middle ones, these small baby ones in the middle, they can be red or green, okay? Don't be confused by that. As long as the outer one is red and the other outer one, as far as the last one to form, is green, you have a morning star. You see the same thing here. We have a red one, that middle one is green, and the last one is green as well. That's perfect. That is a morning star. As long as this one is red and the last one is green, that middle one can be any color it wishes, okay? As long as it's a baby bar. You see how the red one here and the green one, the mom and the dad are both bigger surrounding the baby. A 3-figure candlestick pattern. The morning star is a very nice pattern to go for your confirmation, to go for your trade. And even as time is going on, we can just be patient to see what else happens in the market. And what do you know, right? We have another morning star, but this time we even have a doji in the middle of that morning star. So we have a morning star right here. That's one confirmation. We have another morning star right here. That's two different morning star bullish confirmation trades, or excuse me, patterns at that key level of which you can now go for a buy. These two patterns alone was the reason why we was able to find another reason to get back in for the buy at the same exact past level of support. Same exact past level of support. So after them two morning star form, that is the signal. That is the reason of why you want to get into that trade. So I can go long just like that and have my stop loss set below the level, and everything above it is going to be my take profit, because that's the previous levels. You see exactly right here a previous level. You see the same thing right here, a previous level. That's why for the future, it's still the same exact way when you're looking at it for the future. So going for a buy, we're going to have TP1 here and TP2 there. Just that simple and just that easy. As far as our stop loss, we want to have it below that level. Have our stop loss below the level. And sometimes if you're a little bit scared about your stop loss being hit, you can even have a little cushion on that stop loss. But that below the level stop loss is just as fine to place it just there and go ahead for your trade. But the key ingredient to this, don't forget, is that morning star, okay? The morning star confirmation back to back is the reason why we enter in this trade. And as time is going on, we see how simple this stuff really is. It's taking off, it's going all the way off, taking off all the way to the top side, and you hit TP1 right around here. Now, this is very simple stuff. Even at that TP1 level, you're making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, even at your TP1. But it's always best to be patient and to be consistent. You can always move your stop loss to a break even if you ever want to hold a trade out. Moving your stop loss to a break even is just as good as making profit, because you're not losing any money there, okay? Making profit is the best scenario, but also breaking even where you're not losing any money is just as good, because you can always go back to the same trade to find another entry. You're not down in the hole or negative your profit. You're at the same exact level, so you're in the same best position to find another great entry. But this is just how simple that is. Right there, you would have hit your TP1. As time is going on, right? Boom, right? It skyrockets all the way to your TP2. This right here is how simple was able to make all this money to the top side. Look how far it went up, over 200 and something pips. That's how it was able to make $2,000 plus on this trade. If you were using a basic standard lot size of 1.00, you would have made over 2K on this trade alone by just holding out your simple entries and not overthinking it. Making a lot of profit when it comes to price action, and really you're able to be patient and not overthink and just see what things are on the chart and simply read it, you can make a lot of money. But this right here is really how simple this trade was. And even coming to now, as far as seeing what it looks like right now, you can see it's still pushing all the way to the top side, broke clear above this past level of resistance, right? The breakout, the pullback, and it's going even higher. This is how beautiful trading can really be when you simply learn how to read clean and effective price action. I really hope this right here helped everybody out, and I'll see you next time, guys. Have a great day.